Hi students, this is another compilation of real-time coach videos. In this video, you will get a reinforcement of what was taught in class previously. It will also give you information with respect to the initial letters and how they are recognized, as well as final letters and how they are recognized. Please pay attention and take notes as you go along.
In this lesson, you will learn to write single key letters and the asterisk. You will also learn how to write complete words using these single key letters. In this lesson, you will learn to write single key letters and the asterisk. You will also learn how to write complete words using these single key letters. You will be learning the steno keyboard through a process called machine immersion, which will enable you to master the keyboard much more quickly. It will also enable you to write a much greater variety of words, even in the early part of your training. The initial side of the keyboard contains the letters located to the left of the asterisk key. These letters are operated by the fingers of the left hand. Most consonants can be written on either side of the keyboard. Consonants that begin a word or syllable are written using the initial side of the keyboard. When reading stenotype notes, a letter or letters followed by a hyphen indicates that letter or letters are written on the initial or left side of the keyboard. Thus, S hyphen means an initial S, or the S on the left side of the keyboard. Now, as you begin the next exercise, use your left hand to practice writing each letter, one at a time, on the initial side of the keyboard only. Be sure to practice the exercise until you can write each of the letters without hesitation. If you have trouble locating a letter, look at a stenotype keyboard chart. Do not look at the keyboard itself. You want to learn to locate the keys by touch, not by sight. The final side of the keyboard contains the letters located to the right of the asterisk key. These letters are operated by the fingers of the right hand. Consonants that end a word or syllable are written using the final side of the keyboard. When reading stenotype notes, a hyphen followed by a letter or letters indicates that those letters are written on the final or right side of the keyboard. Thus, hyphen P means a final P, or the P on the right side of the keyboard. Note that the last two letters on the final side of the keyboard are D and Z. In striking these keys, do not move the entire hand. Just reach over and strike them with the little finger. Now, as you begin the next exercise, use your right hand to practice writing each letter one at a time on the final side of the keyboard only. Be sure to practice the exercise until you can write each of the letters without hesitation. If you have trouble locating a letter, look at a stenotype keyboard chart. Do not look at the keyboard itself. Again, learn to locate the keys by touch, not by sight. The asterisk key in the middle of the keyboard is extremely important for conflict-free writing. When stroked by itself, it is used for error correction. This will be covered in a later lesson. For this next exercise, you will be using both the initial and final sides of the keyboard. Be sure to use your right index finger when you press the asterisk key. To this point, you have learned to write all of the letters of the stenotype keyboard that are stroked with a single key. You did this for both the initial and final side of the keyboard. You are now ready to begin writing words using these keys. Write the words listed here. As you do, strike the keys as you would a chord on the piano, and then release them quickly. Strive for even pressure with each finger so that the letters have the same intensity. When you touch a key lightly by accident, it makes a shadow in your notes, and shadows must be eliminated entirely. As mentioned earlier, steno notes may appear in two ways: spaced like this, as they appear on some CAT systems, or run together like this, as they appear on others. Remember that a slash is used to separate strokes. It is important that you learn to read the notes easily in both formats.
I hope you enjoyed this session. I thank you for looking at it. I hope you took notes and you realize how important it is to practice every day. Real-Time Coach is a platform on which you can get all the practice that you need from the beginning of the theory right to the end. Get enrolled and start your journey to success.